Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How are you today?
It's Thursday.
No, it's pre-Friday. We have to think positive.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad.
Okay, guys, welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please give us a thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, we'd love it if you subscribe, if you like what you hear here. Basically, on the docket today, we have The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 11, Episode 4, Overexposed.
Mm.
Basically, what I got out of this episode was there was a boat trip, and I'm confused.
Yeah. I didn't get it. It wasn't, how can I put it? Nothing really happened per se, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, I really didn't get anything out of this episode too much. I feel like it was just filler for the end, for the last 5 minutes. I really feel that way.
Which we knew producers were going to do the bait and switch
Right.
because we all thought that was going to come out this episode, and it did in the last 30 seconds. But what I was confused about is the dynamic between Sutton and Crystal. Okay, Sutton is like hypersensitive, going through her feelings over selling, I guess, the house that was her marital home. And I kind of get that. And she doesn't know how to communicate or process these feelings properly. But then with Crystal, okay, when Sutton returned her coat, and she knocked on the door and said, "Crystal, are you there?" And she opened and went in. I was like, did she tell you to come in? One. Two, Crystal, why your door ain't locked, especially if you in there gossiping on the girl?
That was my thing. Why is the door
and
not
there
locked?
bears around, you know. Three, okay, so she walked in on you and you were naked and you dropped to the floor. That's an odd reaction. And I wonder if there was any previous trauma to make her react like that. And if that bothered you so much, why you ain't get up windmilling saying, "Bitch, get out of my room. Who told you to come in here? I'm naked." Like, say something then, or if you were too shocked, say something the next day.
Right.
Like the next morning. Like, that interaction with her and Kyle, because if I'm thinking along the same lines as Kyle, Sutton's wrong here. You had a whole conversation with Sutton on the boat and you never brought up that girl. It was muy mal when you came in my room and I was naked and you said something stupid like what you doing in here. You just, I didn't like it. I didn't like how neither one of the two of them behaved. It kind of ruined the episode for me. I did like the dinner scene where Garcelle was kind of going after Lisa, but I'm going to give it up to this episode because after this, you need to just let it go. Don't trust Lisa, but just let that shit go because that's Denise's and Lisa's issue, not yours.
Well, the thing is, though, is that Garcelle and Lisa had a lunch. Garcelle let it know where she stands. Then they had another conversation at Tahoe. Then Lisa brings it up at the table. So you can't say Garcelle needs to let it go when Lisa keeps bringing it up, and they've already had their conversation because
I wouldn't comment on it.
I mean, I would. Like, I could see if you were new friends, but Garcelle sees what Lisa's trying to do, and she's trying to make herself the victim, and Garcelle's not having it. And as a good friend, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, if Lisa would just leave it alone, Garcelle would have nothing to say. But since Lisa's going to keep commenting on it, I would too. Because you don't bring up things on the show without the other person being there to comment. And that's what Lisa's doing. Because if Denise were there, she probably wouldn't say anything about it. You don't bring up things when someone's not there to defend themselves and correct the narrative. She's painting a narrative while Denise isn't there, and that's not right. And so I think in this particular case, normally I would agree with you, but in this particular instance, I'm going to disagree. You can't let someone try to just be the victim when they're not. No, mm-mm. No, ma'am.
I get it, but will that even work with this group? No.
No, but I think now at this point it's more a Garcelle and Lisa issue versus the group itself. Is what it's boiling down to, because what Lisa wanted to do was come on here, take full accountability, say she was sorry, and paint this narrative like, you know what, I was wrong, but I did it for the right reasons. And Garcelle was just saying bullshit. And we want our reality characters to call people on their bullshit. So that is what Garcelle is doing. So we can't get mad when Garcelle comments, because all she's doing is calling bullshit every time Lisa is lying. And that's just what it
all
is.
of them jumped on that bandwagon, not Garcelle, but like Erika. Who else was there
They
like
were
ganging up?
they were doing it, but what Garcelle said, you were the ringleader.
True.
That's the difference. She's the ringleader. And in Garcelle's mind, these hoes don't mean nothing. They were never Denise's real friends. You, on the other hand, you were her friend for 20 years, so you need to cut that shit. Basically, she's saying cut that shit out. And yeah, I'm swearing today because this is dumb.
It is. Maybe it's just because I'm just tired of it. Like that was
Yes,
last season,
that was
and
last
I
season.
was sick of it last season, and now it's dragging into this season. And I personally just don't want to hear it anymore because I don't believe anything that comes out of Lisa's mouth. I just don't. All of them ganged up on that woman. All of them are probably undercover freaks, just like how Denise is. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't like Lisa Rinna. Honestly, she's loud, she's obnoxious. I can't. And I'm pissed off at the producers for keeping the last 30 seconds of the show to a text and I got divorced and call between the three idiots.
Oh my goodness, that was so bad, and we knew it was coming too.
You know, anyway, I ain't even gonna say. I don't know why I thought that anything was gonna come up on this episode last night regarding that divorce, but I did. Oh, here's the one thing that I took away from last night's episode.
We got shafted. We've been
No,
bamboozled. Oh,
no, but
okay.
that's every episode. Listen up, Libby and family, your racketeer family from 90 Day Fiance. These rich hoes went down to Lake Tahoe to get on a floating vessel and called it a boat. That floating vessel was bigger than the little tuk-tuk you said your father chartered as a yacht. This is the difference between people who got money and the people who don't.
Okay, let's say hi to everybody real quick. Hi Montana, hi Trey, hi Susan, hey Steven, hey Yanni, hey Lisa, Ebony,
Listen
hey
to
Nise, and hi to everyone watching on Twitch and Twitter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I mean, this was just a whole mess. I know we're jumping around, but that's because there weren't really that many interesting parts. But the fact, let me go back to someone's comment.
What about this one that
Yes, Brenda counted on the cast not changing and Brandy coming back, and now that backfired, she needs to save face. Yeah, there's no saving that face.
Let's see.
You have one from Montana. Which one?
Oh, I'll look for it.
This one?
Because it was further up. No. Oh, okay. So it's this one. It was way up at the top.
Oh, okay.
Tom Girardi tried to end the conservatorship and was denied. When did that happen?
I think I saw that come across last night or this morning.
Can he do that if he has dementia?
He's a lawyer. He could try. He could
Oh
try.
wow. Go ahead, Tom. Try to free Britney. We could do free Tom. Oh no. I don't know. I like, guys, I don't know if you figured it out. We're not like doing like the total recap review kind of thing. We just pick out certain, scenes in these shows that either piss us off or call for further investigation. And this episode wasn't that great for me. Like the highlight was
No.
the cruise, and it was like when the guy was given the history of the Lake Tahoe. Like one woman back in the 20s or 40s owned the entire lake for herself. I thought that was interesting. What these women were saying, not so much.
And I agree with Ebony on this one. Seriously, a text note for Erika saying what they should have done is, if you're going to do that way, you should have Erika in a confessional saying, like, reading the text, reading the text while the other ladies are reading the text. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, like she's narrating.
Oh,
she's
her
actually
narrating. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
she should have narrated the text versus us just seeing the text that just says Erika. We're like, okay. No.
Yeah,
Do
but
better, Bravo.
I think we're going to be lost in the sauce with her and this divorce because it just feels like it. She's like, whenever her confessionals come up, do you ever notice that it's like a riddle?
Always.
But it's even worse now. And I'm just like, y'all really thought she was going to say something for real?
Mm-hmm. and like they're like, oh my God, did you guys know? No, we were there and she didn't say a thing. Well,
and Lisa Rinna saying, this is the only way that she could have handled it.
Right.
Days of Our Lives. Dun, 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 dun.
Where's Hope at? Let's hope. Where's Hope at?
I
Just bring Hope
know.
on the screen. Where's Marlena? Where's
Marlena
and John?
Oh my God.
Get them on the line.
Where the Hortons at? Oh, rest in peace. No, the Hortons been dead for decades. Oh God. Do you know that we're probably in Barbados, we're so far behind on Days of Our Lives. They still show that, but I don't even think it's gotten to the 1990s yet.
Oh, they're doing a whole replay of the series?
Yeah, but we started like Days of Our Lives started in like what, the 50s or 60s.
Right.
I think we started like 20 years late. So we show it Monday to Friday in the evenings, I think right before the nightly news at 7. And people still watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh my God, really? But yeah, if people get sucked into that show. Nice nostalgia. Anything else happen on this?
I'm trying to think. I mean, this was just such a filler episode, and there's no way around that, given the way the episode laid itself out. I mean, I really wish Bravo wouldn't do the teaser that way. I wish they had left the text part out of last week's trailer. Because to me, it messed up. For me, I couldn't enjoy the episode because every time I watched it this morning, I'm like, it doesn't even matter.
But you know what? We should have put 2 and 2 together last week that it wasn't going to happen. Because remember when Sutton gave her gift of the flask and she said, this is for next week for elections, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think someone dropped in the random conversation, Lisa, this is a great weekend rental. So we knew they were only going to be there for the weekend. And you had confirmed that she was getting divorced on election, or announcing it on election day. Sorry. So they would have been back in LA. Like, they still had like 1.5 days to go on this vacation from hell. I kind of wish a bear has shown up. I don't know why I thought that we would have gotten more. It was just very disappointing. Bye, Trey. Good luck in the meeting.
But we kind of knew it was going to happen last week because this is the formula that the shows use. But in order to do that, you have to have an interesting episode. And this episode wasn't interesting.
My thing is, all right, if you're going to give filler, you need to at least give 2 to 3 Kathy what the fuck moments for me to save a filler episode. And I don't think we had any.
There was none.
Yeah, like, and Kyle, you need to be a better sister, because when you let your Kathy come downstairs looking like she didn't know how to comb her own hair or put on her shirt to go on that boat, and she asked you if she looked okay, and you said yes. Are you for real? Ay, ay, ay. Anywho, I don't know. This episode sucked for me. I'm completely perplexed between the dynamic between Sutton and Crystal. I know some personalities just don't get along.
Right.
I get it.
You know what it is for me? They're both for both of them. I'm speaking for on both sides. Your reactions do not equal the situation. And for me, that's always a problem. Like, you're overreacting for no reason. You sit down, you talk it out, and say, this is where it is, this is where it was. How do we move forward? Just like, I know, and I just curled into a ball. I'm like, okay. I'm like, no, that's doing too much.
I didn't like how Crystal was just like out and out calling her crazy. Like, first of all, you don't know her. And kudos to you for saying it to her face.
Right.
But you just met her. I don't think you have, like, y'all don't know each other like that well to think that a comment like you're crazy or what is she called? Not schizophrenic. She called her something else. I think that's just too soon. Like, give yourself a season to get to know each other before you can say the crazy word and for somebody else's feelings not to get hurt. And just when I thought that Crystal was building up this like Teflon kind of personality, then she drops the tears. And I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused.
I like this from Yanni, but she was acting crazy. I would be a bit terrified if I was present. Well,
yeah, she was acting crazy, and I would be saying that to myself in my head because the last thing I want to do is tell a crazy person they crazy.
Right, and you don't have to say someone's crazy. You can just say, like, your actions are a little bit crazy,
or you could just say, you're a little bit extra.
Right.
You're a little bit extra, but can you explain it to me? What's happening? Take a breath.
Hey, Vintage. Hey, Gina. Welcome. Crystal doesn't like that Sutton has real bank. I mean, like, he's a Disney producer. He's coinage. So Crystal doesn't have anything to be jealous of. I think what it is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I really feel that Crystal went in with a bias against Sutton for some reason.
Did she know her though?
No, but you know what it is? It's like, I think Crystal prejudged her, and this is just my opinion, because everyone else has been cool, but she looked at Sutton like, okay, typical Karen from the South, and I really feel that's how she looked at Sutton. I'm gonna be honest. So I think she's like, oh, I know. In my mind, Crystal looked at her like, oh, I know women like you. I know how to deal with you. So she didn't really give Sutton a chance. And even with that little spat they had with Kyle, I understood where she was coming from, but she never, like, she held on to that because she got mad when Sutton cut her off, which automatically put her on even more defense. So you have that issue plus the preconceived notions. I mean, this is what's bound to happen. You're not going to give that person a chance at all. And you could tell Crystal was not trying to be around Sutton at all. And Sutton can feel that. And Sutton needs to recognize that her emotions and how she's reacting is affecting the group as a whole, whether she realizes it or not.
Yeah. What did you make of Crystal not coming to the dinner? Like she sent a text to Kyle and apparently Garcelle. She told Kyle she wasn't coming to dinner, and then for Garcelle, what was it? She said something about she has a lot of shit going on or something like that.
Like she feels like she's losing
her shit. You know, I hold on one second. What are your thoughts on that?
She should have showed up. I'm sorry, it's not that deep. And this is the problem I have. This issue's not that deep. It's nothing that can't be talked about. It's just you're mad at Sutton for what she did. Fine, I get it. But at some point, you need to talk about it and let it go. And that's my main issue with Crystal. You have to let certain things go, especially in the group dynamic.
So what do you want her to let go? The walking in naked on her, or the interruption at the bar, the heated exchange?
I think they need to conversation. When I say let go, I mean more like you need to sit down, have a conversation, hash everything out, and then from there let things go. There has to be a conversation.
Did they attempt to do that when they were on the boat? Remember when Sutton
it wasn't real though. They left too many things out. They left out, like Crystal left out the walking in naked. Sutton focused on like, well, like this is how I feel. It's like, no, how you feel are not real issues. That's why they could cut that whole scene out, because nothing was really hashed out.
Crystal was laughing at her though. That, like, when she started to cry and was talking about like she didn't realize how devastating it was going to be to give up her marital home. Because like when you do that, that was the final nail in your marriage. Like, although yes, you got divorced, but you sold your marital home where you're like, I don't know if she gave birth to her kids while she was in that house. Like she built a family there, all of those things that you thought, oh, I'm just going to go and sell my house and buy a new one. Like all of that could have slammed into her. And those are real things. And again, this comes with life experience, because Sutton has about 15 years on Crystal.
12.
12? Okay. Girl, this could be you. Crystal, this could be you. Like, I don't like to laugh at anybody when like something is impacting them in their life like that, whether I've gone through it or not, you know? And yeah, can I relate to what Sutton's going through? No. But would I have snickered at her? No.
But this just goes back to the contention that Crystal has for Sutton, which is why I feel they're not being open with each other.
Maybe if they took each other like seriously, because maybe Sutton's looking at Crystal like a little girl. I don't know.
And I think that they need one-on-one time, like away from the group, like a lunch or a dinner or something. So Yanni says, by the way, I don't trust anyone that pinched the inside corner of their eyes. That's a very well-known technique to fake cry. And Sutton cry ended in an instant when she finished her point. Well,
when was that? On the boat when she was doing the roller? When was she pinching her eyes? Oh God, I just don't pay. Like last night's episode, I was so disengaged, y'all. Like, Crystal's looking for a way to dip. Maybe her marriage too. Ooh. What? Really? Y'all feel that?
I don't.
You see, I haven't seen her interact with her husband enough.
You have to see that. I need to see that dynamic.
Yeah. Y'all. Anybody else see what Marcia's seeing? Oh my God. Crystal seems entitled when she married well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Stephen. I can agree with that.
Yeah, she's definitely feeling her husband, and by way in that way she's feeling herself.
They have been married a long time though. So I think she's in. Never mind. These are fake Hollywood marriages anyway. Like I don't know. Both of them, two sides of the same cling, Stephen. That's why they cash. I guess that was coin, Yanni.
Yeah,
The
I think it's
same
coin.
thing. Okay. She calls her friend, not her husband, when she is upset, scared. But she was gossiping, though. I don't think her husband want to hear about these hoes from Beverly Hills.
No,
I would call my
from
girlfriend
Encino.
to gossip.
From Encino.
Oh, Lord.
In Pasadena. And maybe a little Calabasas, but not
Oh,
Beverly
my
Hills.
God. Okay. From the greater LA area?
Right?
No.
From the valley? The real housewives of the valley? I don't know.
See, I'm not familiar. I'm only going by the show title, y'all. Forgive
Right.
me. Does Kathy at least live in Beverly Hills?
Oh, you know Kathy lives at the Beverly Hilton. Quit playing.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
Quit playing. Kathy can live wherever she wants to.
That's true. That's true. She used to live at the Waldorf Astoria during the 80s and 90s when they still owned it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they sold that to a Chinese company or something. Let's see. Any other good comments? I don't agree. Her husband is older by 15 years. Wait, what did Montana say that Ebony is disagreeing with? What does the age gap have to do with calling a friend or a husband?
Oh, I think it's about them, probably about their marriage.
Doesn't Rena live in Beverly Hills?
Oh, she calls her friend. Basically, the age gap is like he's not going to be interested in this drama, but the girlfriend would because they're closer in age.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the age gap. He's not gonna be like, "What are you calling me with this?"
Well, that's what I was kind of yeah. Like I don't think I'm sorry to say this, but again, I have not seen enough of him to even remember his name. But he seems kind of nerdy and into his work. And so if I'm telling him all of this, like, nye, 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 and he's just looking at me like, next, I'm not going to talk to him about it no more.
Oh, Lisa Rinna lives in Beverly Hills too. I didn't realize that.
Probably, but like based on her backyard,
they've been there for like what, 20 years?
Yeah, they've been there a really, really, really long time. They've got like a Spanish bungalow type thing.
I like it.
It is very nice, but their backyard, I would have never bought that house, and it's because of that electrical pole that she's been trying to get rid of.
Right.
From the time she moved in there, and she still ain't get rid of it.
But did y'all like it when, like, I think it was Lisa Rinna asked Dorit, were we getting to, is it Fendi Friday or was that Kyle? Was it Kyle?
I don't know who said it, but it was so funny. And then when she came down to Louis Vuitton, they were like, ah.
And Kyle's like so disappointing. I was like, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. Not Fendi Friday.
Fendi Friday. Child. Like, look, they all know she gets sponsored by a different brand every day. Just deal with it.
Oh, can we talk about Erika's little outfit though?
Like Erika looked like a straight up bum, and you noticed she was eating like a pig.
No, I'm talking about the tie dye pajama outfit thingy she was wearing.
In which scene?
It's like the first one.
And she was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Straight up bum. Sorry. Like, I don't want these women to dress like me. Bum. Like a t-shirt. Bum. I don't know. Like, I'm not expecting like full peignoir outfit. No. But like they all seem like they had the same panorama issues like I did. Like overeating. All of them look chunky. Yes, I'm gonna say it. This is the first season where any of them are eating, including Lisa Rinna. I was surprised. I thought she was going to run to the toilet and vomit. But I was surprised to see her actually put food in her mouth. Erika is going back for seconds.
She don't care. She just don't care. She's like, look, I may be in the pen soon. I need to fatten up.
Yes, Erika has always eaten, but I've never seen anybody on this show go back for seconds. Never. I don't know. Her blue jeans not button was not cool. Whose blue jeans weren't button?
Erika's.
For real? Oh,
The top.
Lord. She's eating them feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Eating them feelings. I can't say I blame her. I mean, if you know you complicit, and then the bottom's falling out, and then transfers are going through that you might or might not be in agreement with. Ugh. A velvet jumpsuit.
Yeah, Garcelle or velvet. I'm like, no, don't ever say that again.
I want to talk about that scarecrow wig she had on when she was going to have coffee with Crystal. Garcelle. Either the Bell Collective girl or Portia is gonna need to have to like help her with her wigs.
Mm-hmm.
She had that fried up wig to go with for the coffee with Crystal, and then the dinner where Sutton had her meltdown. I didn't like that chin length bob because it had too much like product at the end, so it looked like little sticks. I don't know. I had a problem with her wigs this entire episode. Even the one where like it was at the dinner, the last dinner, and her ears were like bent over like a little Ewok. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she should just like do like a slick back bun and like a fake pony.
Yeah, just stick with the high pony. It's a classic. It's always it goes with every scene.
Ebony says she liked the wig. It was out of place like her in scene. Lisa's hair is weird. Does she have on a wig? I thought she was doing her own hair this trip.
No, she has her wigs on in the
confessionals.
In the confessionals, it's her real hair, and her hair looks good.
Wait, her real hair is on the trip, right?
No, those are wigs. Those are wigs.
It was her regular. Oh,
no,
I'm so confused. I thought the confessional is. Go ahead.
The confessionals are her hair. In the scenes, those are her wigs. Because her natural hair is all one color. The wigs are multicolored, so it's easy to tell.
I don't know. But the haircut wasn't right. At least it was. But I don't like the hair that she has where she's in the black latex outfit. That hair made her look like older. It was very matronly with a dominatrix outfit. I like the one where she's in pink.
The slick to the side.
Mm-hmm. That one I like, but the black dominatrix thing, that hairdo is Mother of the Bride.
Oh, Steven said with the hair, with the hat and sunglasses, that's her real hair. Got it.
Oh. Almost like a lesbian haircut from the... Oh!
Ciao.
Yanni! Oh my God. All right. So was there anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. So let's hope next week is better.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but let's hope next week is better. So guys, this was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 11, episode 4, Overexposed. Let us know what you thought about this episode. I was a bit disappointed. Maybe you guys saw something that I didn't. More than likely you did, because I was playing games on my phone during this episode, and it's kind of a waste. What do you think about Garcelle's look in her confessional? Which one? Because now we've seen two. The one in the blue, and then the one that looks like Harry Potter. Which one, Ebony?
I prefer the blue to the Ringmaster.
Yeah. Sutton needs an emotional support animal. She has
She
one.
does.
Her $2,000 slippers. That used to be
I
an
agree,
animal.
Trey. I agree, Trey.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Ebony, I like the purple. I like the purple.
Yeah.
That's really
It's
good.
better than the black and white thing. The black and white is a little bit too severe. And then the hairstyle doesn't go with like everything that's going on down here. Is everybody talking about the encore? Jamal, did you watch it?
No, I heard it was good though.
I know. I'm gonna watch it this weekend because Trey and Black Lavender said it was really, really good. I love the slippers too, Steven. I'm just being a jealous-minded bitch. I wish I had them. Girl, above it was for the ages. Okay, so Dorit. Wait, that was another question when Garcelle asked about the nose jobs. Did anyone admit? Because I know they showed the clip of Dorit's noses.
Oof, Dorit, she just let it go at that point.
But did anybody besides Kyle admit to getting their nose done?
Erika did. She said she got hers done at what, 41?
How old she is now?
49?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dorit had a hunker. She had a hunker. Oh, I don't want to hear anything more about Kyle's nose. I don't want to see any more bandages. I don't want to hear about your stitches tickling your schnoz.
I do like Kathy saying like I had a little something done. I was like, I love Kathy.
So that was her who said that. She had a little something done? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Erika just said, fine, I had mine done at 41.
Oh, where was I? Like I totally missed that.
Yeah, we need to stop.
Hold on. Even Kathy says she did. Well, you could see Kathy did something. You mean Dorit? Dorit.
Come through, Dorit. Come through.
Dorit.
I don't see how Dorit could deny her nose job. It's like, yeah, especially after Bravo put up those pictures. It's like, yeah, it's okay.
It is her choice, but then get rid of all the evidence if you not gonna
do it. No photos, no nothing.
You know this show is shady. The producers are shady. Like if you ain't gonna own up to getting your nose, and like of all the plastic surgery, I think her nose was the best thing that she's done. Cause I'm still out on the breasticles. They just seem hard and in different zip codes.
But Kyle knows she was wrong when she said, I know you can do a lot with makeup, and Dorit does a lot of contouring, but I was like, you wrong for that.
There ain't enough contour to get her nose like what it is now. No. All of them has some kind of plastic surgery. Better question would be, what haven't you had? Ooh, Lisa.
Here's what I don't understand. And you know what it is? I think it's just women are being hard on women. I feel, and I've always said this, if you want to have some plastic surgery to make you feel better about you, I am all here for it. But what I'm going to do, if I'm a good friend of yours, I am going to go to the consultation with you to make sure the doctor is telling you the right thing and giving you the good advice. And I feel that's what you should do. But I do feel women are just harder on other women, and they don't want to be judged by other women. So I get it.
I would go to the consultation to see what he's going to do on my friend and see if he's offering any BOGOs. You buy one and I can get the free one and you can fix me. Just because I can't afford it. Where was Rena's be honest mantra during the nose job discussion? Oof. Wait, was she there to admit about her lips?
But I think the subject at hand was nose jobs, though.
It's just only nose. Oh,
I think it was just no job. Mm-hmm.
Darn. Well, anyway.
Yes, people to end the conversation. People just need to quit acting like having plastic surgery is like the most horrible thing. No, I mean if it's not you getting it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you get like a board certified surgeon and you feel comfortable and it makes you feel happy and you're not going overboard, like, you know, like how when you get your first tattoo, they say, oh, you'll get like 10 more or whatever. Like, just do enough so you still look like you and you don't turn into a cat lady.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, guys, leave your comments below. Give us a thumbs up just because we asked you to. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And join us in about 19-20 minutes at the top of the hour. We're going over family karma. This was kind of an okay episode for me, only because we got in to see the Patel compound, but then I was disappointed once we got in. All right, guys, come on back at the top of the hour. We will see you then. Jamal, until next time.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.